Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another wonderful lesson with Mr. Wheezy. So, today is the last lesson of our unit, and we're just going to focus on geometric sequences. Last time we did arithmetic, and today we're going to focus on geometric. So, what's multiplied and divided by the same thing this time? So, just quick run through of our kickoff. Remember, subtract these two, so 54 minus 61 is a negative 7, is how it's changing. 54 plus a negative 7 gives you 47, sorry. 47 for that missing term. And if we took 7 away again, we'd be at 40, so that works. So, geometric. Similar to what we did with arithmetic. You're going to take that second number, but this time you're going to divide it instead of subtract it by that first number. That's going to tell you what's being multiplied each time. So, if we're looking here. If we take 4 and we divide by 1, well, that one's simpler. We're going to get 4. So that's what we're going to multiply it by each time. So 1 times 4 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So 16 times 4 gives you 64. And that's our missing number. If you take it by 4 again, you're going to get your 256. So divide the first one by the second. Whatever you get, that's what we're going to multiply by each time. And remember, we're going from left to right. So multiply by 4, multiply by 4, multiply by 4, right on. So you may see ones like this where we're multiplying and we have a positive, then a negative, a positive, and a negative. It might be going, wait, that's not the same thing each time. Why is this going to be geometric? Well, I'll show you. So our second one here is what's missing, so we can't divide those two. So I'm going to go over to these two right here. So negative 125 divided by 25. When you put that in your calculator, you're going to get a negative 5. So this is what we're going to times by each time. When you multiply a negative times a negative, remember that makes it back positive. Positive times a negative, though, makes a negative. So same sign positive, different sign negative when we're multiplying with positives and negatives. So if we go to 1, well, 1 times a negative 5, well, that's easy. Negative 5 is our next term. Negative 5 times 5 should give you a positive 25 if you want to check it. All right, almost done. Hang in there. So, missing number in this sequence. Hey, here we got our first two, so we're going to take 12 divided by 4. When you do that, you'll get 3. So that's what we're going to multiply by each time. So if we go to that one previous, 12 times 3 gives us 36. And that's our missing number. So 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. 36 times 3 is going to be your 108. And so on and so on. So also going to have some fractions, which, yes, are a little more complicated when it comes to multiplying and dividing. Because remember, we have to do that leave, change, flip. LCF, leave, change, flip. So leave, change, flip. So first and second one. So 2 over 89. If we divide by 1 over 89, this is where this goes to. We leave the top alone. We change to multiplication, and then we flip the bottom one over, and we multiply it out. Well, the simplest way is, let's get rid of these. If there's something on top and something on the bottom, you can cancel them out. You can reduce them down. And so really all this is going to do is then 2 times 1 is going to be 2 over 1, which is 2. So that's what we're going to multiply by each time, is by 2. So the last one that we have here is 8 over 89. Now, if you remember, if we times by a whole number, we can put it over 1. Because when we multiply, we do those roto tracks. Tops times each other, bottoms times each other. 2 times 8, 16. 1 times 89 is 89. And that's your answer. So, this is the end of this unit. So we'll have a quiz, and we'll wrap this up. So, we'll move on to something new and exciting next time. Again, questions, comments, concerns, send me a pan. But remember, I don't check that as often. So, Just know that might be a little bit before I get back to you with that one. Otherwise, Google Classroom and email is going to be the quickest way. I check those the most. So please feel free to send me a message if you're having some trouble or have a comment, question, anything. But until then, we'll talk to you later, guys.